viewers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to our channel.
Alrighty, if you ever wondered how to get to Signal Hill and see the petroglyphs over there, I'm going to show you how today. The weather's kind of gloomy. I'm in a town called Petroglyphs. I'm sitting right across the street from the Dollar General. The road that you get here from is right over there. That road right there, you have to come that way. That is Petroglyphs Road, and if you take that and go east, it will take you through the Sonora Desert, the Sonoran Saguaro National Monument. And this road right here in front of me is the Sandario Road, and this is going south, and Tucson is that way. So I got my mileage thing marker here, so from the corner of this Dollar General and this giant gas station, I'm going to show you how to get there and how many miles, and I got a clock thing on here too that will tell me how long it took to get here from this spot if you're driving the speed limit. So let's get going. This is another way to take you to the Desert Museum also. You can come the back way through Gates Pass, but it's much further to get to the Signal Hill. So let me get my windows up and cut out the wind noise. And these are areas where I hike a lot out over these areas here. And the park, Jerry's favorite park, is 5 miles that way. So I don't have Jerry with me today because it looks like it's going to rain. My wife is in Tucson, and she's telling me it looks like it's going to pour down rain. So we've been having this kind of, she says that every single time too, and half the time it does, and half the time it doesn't. So speed limit right here is 40, but it jumps up to 50 miles per hour down here. I'm doing 40 now, and you do have to watch your speed limits through here because the sheriff's department will pull you over if you're speeding. And another thing you have to watch out for when you're going this way is you got to watch out for wildlife. Deer like to shoot across the road here, and my wife almost hit one time because she wasn't believing me. See, I am doing the speed limit. Now the speed limit is 50, so you can put the hammer down and go a little bit faster. So I'm not going to film the whole drive there, but because it looks all exactly the same on both sides until you get to the road. I think it's called Golden Gate or something like that. Right now we've gone 1.1 miles, and I'll be back. I've gone 2.3 miles, but check out that. That looks awesome, those clouds. Coming up on past this road on the right, this is called Manville Road, so if you haven't passed that, you got to keep on going. That looks awesome though. I don't really care much for the rain, but I love looking at the clouds over the Arizona mountains. Normally there's not that much traffic up here on this road, but today there seems to be a lot. There's a sign right there that says deer crossing. So yeah, I've been down this road so many times, and I have seen many deer shoot across. Not just one, but I've seen like the most I've ever seen run across at one time was 6 at one time, like choo, 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 choo. And there was a truck in front of me, and the guy in the truck in front of me almost nailed one. I mean, he slammed on his brake and he barely missed from hitting one. Alright, so we've gone 3 miles now, and we're still looking for the road, Golden Gate, which is coming up here pretty quick. If you're not paying attention, you'll fly right by it. If you go to that first curve, there's a really big sharp right curve, and then it turns left really quick. If you hit that curve, you've gone too far, because there's a sign right here on the right, and it tells you this way, go this way. And this is the Golden Gate at 3.5. Right here it tells you Signal Hill picnic area. Turn left right there in that corner right there, right where that big arrow is, and there's a stop sign. At 3.6 miles, you want to turn left here. And if the gates are closed, that means you can't go. There's a sign that says road closes to vehicles dusk to dawn, and it's 3.6 miles. Let's see how many minutes it took to get here. 6:47, so it took 6 minutes, from a little over 6 minutes to get here to this dirt road. So sometimes this road is smooth and sometimes it's really, really rough. So if you got a fancy smancy car, you don't want to come out here in your smancy. And then you got to go to the visit center and pay your fees if you want to go over here, go hiking or camping or picnicking or stuff like that. But I'm going to show you, once you turn off the Sandaria, you're on Golden Gate. I'm going to show you how many miles it is. Remember, it was 3.6 miles when we turned onto the dirt road. And then we're going to have to go up here and we're going to have to turn left on another dirt road. And I'll come back and I'll show you just how many miles that is. But it's going to look like this, left and right. And it's a very bumpy road. Make sure you have enough gas. You stop at the gas station before you come out here, because you don't want to run out of gas out here, because not too many people come out here. Make sure you bring your drinking water and your foods and stuff like that, because you don't want to get stranded out here in the desert. Alright, we're coming up on a sign here that says Signal Hill left, and it is 5.1 miles from the gas station over there, the four-way stop sign and the Dollar General, till you come to this dirt road and you make a left, and then you're going to drive down here for a few minutes. It's not too far, maybe a quarter of a mile down, and it will bring you to the Signal Hill picnic grounds. Man, that road was very, very rough too, and the dark clouds are coming, and I'm seeing lightning strikes everywhere. The hill over there, that's where the petroglyphs are, and this is coming up on the picnic ground area right here. No wood gathering, no livestock, and no overnight use. You cannot camp here overnight. Looks like there's somebody out here, and they got a lot of different picnic tables here. It's a nice area, actually. Alright, let's get parked. Alright, it's actually 5.4 miles to get here, and let's see how many minutes it took to get here. 13 minutes. Alright, let's go check it out. It's from California. Very rarely do I see people out here when I come out here, though. I've hiked all the way to the top of that mountain over there before, and I have a video on it where it actually felt like somebody was watching me on the whole hike. It was a really weird feeling. It's been thundering pretty loud, so let's go up to the petroglyphs. They're at the top of that hill up there. There's several different trails that you can take down to it. You can pause this and read it if you want. Trail length, half a mile round trip. That's good to know. Human occupation timeline of this area: Paleo Indians, Hohokam Indians. Hohokam Petroglyphs. My wife texted me, "Where are you?" She's always checking on me, because she's always, and when I don't answer right away, she always got to think the worst, because I'm always out in the desert. Look at these nice steps you can take to go down. I don't know how she texts so fast. So you come down, up, and then you're going to come down again. You're definitely going to get cardio in. And you're going to go down a big hill, then up a big hill again. You want to make sure you keep your eyes out open for snakes in the area. Well, this time of the year I wouldn't worry about too much, but spring and summertime. Nice little picnic table right here. It always amazes me. I'm always amazed with these Hohokam Indians. It doesn't matter how many times I come out here. I never get tired of looking at these petroglyphs. I hear people talking over there. There's something on that rock right there. Somebody climbed up there and scribbled on it. Looks like, oh no, that does look like petroglyphs. Look at that, 4 texts so fast. I'm surprised I'm even getting a signal out here, because normally on these hikes you don't get signals. I hear people's voices, but I don't see them. It goes down and around and comes up over there. These are all trails that I've hiked already. It looks like rain is coming. You don't want to be out here in a freaking flash flood, that's for sure. There's a bird's nest right up there. There's some pretty steep steps. Stay off the rocks. And if you are going to come out to these areas, pay attention and listen to the signs. You know, you got some people that are stupid and they'll climb up in there and they'll deface the historic places. And I don't understand why people do that. Here you can pause this and read this. I'll hold it here and then you can pause it and read it. It pretty much talks about the Hohokam Indians. I've read this many, many times. Like I said, I just hold it here, then you can pause it and then read it. Should be able to see that. Alright, time to go up the steep hill. Somebody brought their dog and didn't pick up after the dog. Check that out. There's jet planes flying over. There's that rock I zoomed in on earlier. Right there. Pay attention to the signs. I've never seen a rattlesnake out here though. I've been out here a lot. Seeing some lightning strikes over there. It looks like it's going to Tucson. It's my car way over there. Almost to the top. Yeah, there's Panther Peak way over there. It's funny because there's Petroglyphs here and then Hohokam Canyon, which is right over in that area over there where there's more Petroglyphs. And the walk of the crosses are just right on the other side of that hill right there. Go down the other side and that's where more Petroglyphs are at. I was talking to those people. Do not walk or climb on the rocks. There's a petroglyph right there. The car says California, but they sound like they're from either Ireland or Scotland or something like that. And here's a spiral one right here. And they were asking me if I was from around here, and I told them yeah. They asked me if I knew where any other petroglyphs, so I told them where they're all at. There's more right there. I don't think they're going to be able to hike to all of them today though. Man, they had a camera. The lens was probably as long as that freaking pole thing is right there. That's why when you come up here you need a camera with a zoom lens. So you don't have to climb on the rocks. You can just zoom in like that to every little petroglyph. And there's a lot of them here. You just gotta, certain times of the day, like there's one right there, you can see them better than other days. And I think with this camera, the Sony camera, I can zoom in and take pictures also. And here's one, looks like a hunting scene right here. And then right below that is a sunburst on a rock. Now, normally I don't know what these petroglyphs means, but that's clearly the sun. The sun rays. These are the ones that I like, these spirals. I don't know what these spirals mean, but you see them every freaking place I go. And that's a huge one. That one's a good 1.5 feet wide. And you got a faint one right here. And then you got a one right down in there. Looks like a deer. And who knows how long ago that these things were actually carved. That's another sunburst. And this is pretty high, this hill over here. And there's some right here. Every time you come up here, I see, like, when the sun is out in different angles, you see different petroglyphs, different times. There's another spiral right down there on that rock right there. And the rock behind it is more. I mean, there's a lot of people who say, it's just graffiti. But it means something. Back then it means something. And then right here, really close, it looks like a ram horn. Sheep or goat, whatever you want to call that. And who knows how many more are down in there, but you can't hike down in there. And then you got these ones that are really close. You can stand on this rock and get a nice picture of these. And we came from way over there, 5 point whatever it was when it took me to get here, 5.4 miles. Start from over there, go all the way down. That's Manville Road right there. And you can just keep going all the way down to that mountain right there. The base of that hill down there is where the dirt road is that you come on. And you zigzag and twist and wind to come all the way to this dirt road. And you come down this dirt road and park right there. Man, those people got back to the car fast and left. I didn't even see them or hear the car start up. And that's the steps that I came down right there. So, pretty awesome. Yeah, that rain is going to town. My wife was asking me, is it raining out there? I said, well, it's thundering and lightning, but no rain yet. And this is Petroglyph. This is Signal Hill. This is where the petroglyphs are at. Like I said, I never get tired of looking at these petroglyphs. And then you got a couple signs up here also. The prehistoric people. Here, I'll show you again, and then you can pause them if you want to read it. Pause it. Hopefully you can read it. You can zoom your screen. If not, then this was a waste of time. I've read this many times. It just amazes me. It said that the Holcomb had no domestic animals other than the dog. Alright? They're very ancient, advanced civilization. Their pottery is amazing. If you ever get a chance to go to a museum where they have a Holcomb pottery, I highly suggest you go check it out, because it is amazing. This one just talks about the Spanish coming in and stuff. I'm not gonna read that. I'm more interested in the Holcombs. But yeah, it's beautiful. I live about 30 minutes that way from here, that way. And this is my stomping grounds. This is where I like to come hiking. Never gets old. Listen to the signs, people. do not walk on these rocks, so that our future generation has the ability to come and enjoy the same sights that you're seeing. Respect the land. Alright, time to go back down here. Oh, my battery's starting to fly. This is another trail that you can go and take you that way. Encina's Trail, 1 mile. I've actually hiked this trail before. It's a really nice hike. But then you have to come back, get your car. It's a cool rock right there, man. Alright, I'm all the way down at the bottom. And like I said, you don't want to come out here in the rainy season because you don't want to be trapped here. You couldn't get your car out here anyways because there's a couple of washes that you have to drive through that you wouldn't be able to get through anyways if it was raining. I tell you, I've done this trail right here. This trail is a very, very tiring trail to take because the whole trail is just a sandy wash. Hey, I was up there. This will take you over to a different picnic table, so I'm going to go back up this way. Yeah, he's a big one. When the sun shines on them, they glisten like rainbows.
Okay.
That would be nice.
When we came in, he was 90 degrees rotated in the length of the wood. It was almost impossible to spot him.
Right. How did you spot him? Did he move a little bit?
No, she saw him.
Oh, good eyes.
She's got good eyes for this.
Yeah. Alright, well, it's thundering and lightning more. I'm going to get out of here because I don't want to get caught in case it rains. In Arizona, you don't want to be stuck in the middle of the desert in a flash flood because it could rain over there and fill up these washes, and these washes could be flooding and it'll look just like this. So this is a video how you get to Signal Hill Petroglyphs, and it's an awesome place to visit. But like I said, don't bring your fancy car out here because sometimes this road is really rough and it's very bumpy, and make sure you bring your water because you don't want to get stuck out in the desert and then break down or something. Anyways, if you like these kind of videos, give me a thumbs up, smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you anything, it's free. Like always, thank you for taking time to watch my videos. Be kind to people, treat people the way you want to be treated, and I'm out of here.